Hey guys, Paul here from MPE Suspension. Hey, today just giving you a little brief overview on the little Honda CRF300 Rally. So it's a pretty popular bike out there for lightweight adventure bikes. I've had quite a lot of them come through the workshop. I've got some nice little settings for them. Look, with the settings that we're doing, we're just modifying the existing componentry. So I know there's a lot of aftermarket shocks and cartridge kits on the market. My feeling is they don't really fit into the price point of the bike. I guess a lot of guys buy this bike, it's a price point very entry level, so we're trying to keep it price conscious on the setup that we do. So we're just modifying the existing shock. We modify the dampening, match the spring rate to suit the rider weight and luggage, and then in the front forks, a lot of people may not know, so there's only a spring in one fork, and then the opposite side fork does all the compression and rebound damping. So the modification we do, put springs into both sides and modify the damping. So keep it super smooth on all the little tree roots, rocks, but we'll get rid of all that dive and wallow out of the standard suspension. So as you can see, just push on the forks here, you can see they really lack any damping, any control, very damp, very divey, the front end. So a lot of guys complain, you come down a steep downhill, you hit like a bit of a washout or any hole, like you can almost go over the handlebars, the forks will just bottom out and almost send you over the bars. So we'll get this up on the bench in the workshop, run through a few little things, and talk to you later. So what we were talking about before with the front forks, so we've got the spring in the right hand fork, and then the left hand fork here just does all the damping, so there's nothing in there. So basically the modification that we do, there's companies who do have spring kits available, so put springs back into both forks, and then obviously we modify the compression and rebound damping. They're very softly dampen the compression, and then by putting that heavier spring or bigger spring rates in there, we need to increase that rebound dampening to control those springs. Just come out of the workshop. So we've done our modifications to the rear shock, front forks, modified the internal compression rebound dampening. In the front forks, we've added a mid valve, which is a secondary stage of compression dampening. So it controls how much travel it uses up and how quickly it uses it. And we've fitted fork springs into both forks. They've got a stiffer rate spring in the rear. So I'll just push on the front here, and you can sort of see from that last earlier in the video, or try on your own bikes. You can see that's much more controlled, a lot more controlled damping, it's not diving away. Also, if you try this on your bike at home, you push down on the back there, you see you've got controlled damping, the compression and rebound damping on the shock. Standard that they just bounce back uncontrolled. So you get any undulating ground with a standard bike, bikes just wallow, go all over the place. Now you'll find still super plush on the initial part of the stroke, but it won't just fall through the stroke as easy as it does standard, and it won't be so wallowy when you get through undulating ground and cornering and braking. You'll have a lot more stability, just a lot more overall confidence in the bike.